Archangel Michael says this message is not a coincidence. The moment your eyes fall upon these words, the energy of divine revelation begins to unfold around you. There is something your soulmate has been hiding, not out of deceit, but out of fear that the truth would change everything between you. They've been restless lately, unable to sleep, haunted by a truth that refuses to stay buried. It's not your imagination, you've felt their energy pull toward you like an invisible thread trying to speak without words. Something powerful is coming, and heaven says this truth can no longer be hidden. For too long, signs have surrounded you, the sudden chills, the repeating numbers, the vivid dreams that wake you with their intensity. These were not random, they were calls from higher realms trying to prepare you for this revelation. Something huge is waiting for you, and what's coming will shift the entire course of your connection. Stay here. Don't scroll. The truth you're about to hear is not ordinary, it carries the weight of divine timing. You were meant to receive this today because their hidden emotions are breaking through the wall they built. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They once thought they could walk away without consequences, but love written by heaven cannot be erased. Every time they tried to forget you, something reminded them, a scent, a song, a sudden name echoing in their mind. Even when they smiled with others, your absence echoed louder than their laughter. Their hidden truth? They are still deeply in love with you. They replay the memories, the messages, the moments they took for granted. They see now that no one could ever fill the space you left. Their soul recognizes yours, and that realization has shaken their entire world. Archangel Michael whispers that this person is awakening spiritually, finally aware of the divine connection between you. They once ignored the signs, but the universe has cornered them into awareness. There's no escape from destiny when it's divinely sealed. The truth is pouring out slowly, through silence, through distance, through the ache they can no longer numb. Their soul has been whispering your name at night, even when their lips stay silent. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You felt it too, that strange energy shift, the random mood swings, the tears that appear without reason. These are echoes of your soulmate's emotional storms. Your souls are in sync, mirroring each other across unseen distance. They're trying to gather the courage to speak, but their fear is immense. They worry that it's too late, that you've moved on, that the door is now locked forever. Yet heaven says, the connection between divine counterparts never breaks, it only sleeps until truth awakens it again. Archangel Michael stands before you with wings of light, declaring that destiny is now moving. The silent ties between you are being rewritten by divine law. The person who once hesitated will soon take action they've never dared before. Their confession is coming, not through words alone, but through a moment that will stop your heart. It might arrive as a message, a sudden visit, or a sign so clear you'll feel heaven's hand on your shoulder. Type Amen to get blessing 555. They remember everything, your voice, your patience, your eyes that spoke forgiveness when they didn't deserve it. They realize they lost not just love, but a blessing sent to heal them. They can't outrun divine design anymore. Heaven has surrounded them with memories until they surrender to truth. At night, they whisper apologies into the air, hoping somehow your spirit will hear. They wish they could tell you how they never stopped caring, how every step away only led them back in circles, always to you. The one who was silent will speak soon, and their words will shake the silence like thunder before a storm. Archangel Michael says you must prepare yourself emotionally. The truth they carry is both tender and painful, a mix of love and regret. But through it, a miracle of reconciliation is waiting. This is not about chasing or begging, this is about divine alignment. What was separated by ego is being rejoined by grace. Type Amen to get blessing 666. There is someone guiding this connection from the unseen, an ancestor, a guardian, or a departed soul who once loved you deeply. They are ensuring that no interference can destroy this divine path again. You might feel sudden warmth around you, or a familiar scent that reminds you of home. That's their way of saying, you're being protected. Your soulmate's life has been turned upside down lately. Nothing feels right for them anymore, every attempt to move forward feels blocked. That's heaven's way of pushing them back to their true path, to you. Their spirit is restless until the truth is spoken. You may have doubted your worth, thinking you were too much or not enough, but Archangel Michael says you were the very mirror they needed to face their own soul. You didn't lose them, you helped awaken them. The separation was the classroom of destiny. Now, heaven is ready to deliver the graduation, reunion through truth. Your heart will soon understand why everything had to happen this way. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Archangel Michael says this is a divine test of patience and faith. The silence, the pain, the long nights, all of it was preparation for a powerful shift. What's hidden will surface like a sunrise after endless darkness. Your soulmate will confess emotions that never died, secrets that haunted them, and choices they now regret with every heartbeat. They'll tell you that they compared everyone to you, and no one ever came close. The truth will sound like healing wrapped in tears. You will see signs before it happens, a butterfly landing near you, the number 11. 11 flashing again and again, a song from your past suddenly playing when you least expect it. Heaven is preparing your heart to receive this truth with peace, not pain. The moment they reach out, stay calm. You don't need to prove anything, your silence will speak louder than any words. Love doesn't need convincing, it recognizes itself. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Your soulmate has been watching you grow from afar. They admire your strength, your calm, your transformation. They see the glow that comes from surviving what was meant to break you, and it both amazes and humbles them. They thought losing you was freedom, but it became their greatest regret. Every time they try to start over, something stops them. Every time they think they've forgotten, your name shows up somewhere unexpected, as if heaven refuses to let them forget. Archangel Michael says your name is written in the book of divine unions. This connection isn't an ordinary love story, it's a sacred covenant. The forces of light have fought hard to bring this alignment back to balance. Soon, you will see movement, a call, a message, a sign that leaves you breathless. Don't rush. Let heaven orchestrate the moment, it's already set in motion. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The person you love is breaking chains of fear. They've been surrounded by people who fed their doubts, but the universe is clearing those energies away. False connections are ending so true ones can rise. They will soon stand before you, humbled and honest. Their eyes will tell the story their lips couldn't, a story of sleepless nights, silent prayers, and a heart that never let go. Heaven's light will reveal the authenticity you've been waiting for. Your patience will be rewarded. The cycle of pain is closing, and a new chapter of peace begins. But before that peace, a moment of confession must occur. That's the threshold where destiny meets courage. Archangel Michael says, "Do not chase, magnetize. What belongs to your soul will find you without force." Type Amen to get blessing 1111. The energy around you will begin to change after hearing this message. You'll notice synchronicities, feathers, lights flickering, chills running down your arms. These are confirmations that heaven is aligning everything perfectly. Your soulmate is realizing that no material success can replace emotional truth. They tried to distract themselves, but every achievement felt empty without you. Now they understand, love without connection is just silence in a crowded room. Archangel Michael is removing every obstacle between you and your divine counterpart. What once separated you will now serve as proof of how powerful love can truly be. The truth they will reveal may make you cry, not because it hurts, but because it finally makes sense. Everything that once broke you will begin to heal in perfect order. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Prepare yourself for an encounter that feels guided by fate. Whether through a message, a call, or an unexpected meeting, it will happen when you least expect it, but precisely when heaven decides. They will tell you the truth, that they've always loved you, but fear made them run. They'll confess that your absence felt like a wound that never healed, a silence that screamed louder than words. You'll see tears, trembling hands, and eyes that finally mirror yours again. Archangel Michael stands with you both, holding the flame of divine reunion. This isn't the end, it's the new beginning your soul has been preparing for. Be still and receive what's yours. The heavens have declared, your season of separation is over. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. You've waited, you've cried, and you've prayed, but every tear watered the roots of this divine love. The truth they reveal will not just restore your connection, it will remind you why your heart never gave up. The energy will shift so fast you'll feel it in your body, warmth in your chest, sudden peace in your mind, clarity in your heart. These are signs that the divine has touched your path. Archangel Michael says your soulmate's hidden truth is about to be exposed, not to destroy you, but to liberate both of you. The masks are falling, and the souls are awakening. When that moment comes, breathe deeply and remember, you are chosen, protected, and divinely loved beyond human understanding. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. From this moment on, expect miracles. What's unfolding is not random, it's the culmination of every prayer, every sleepless night, every whisper you sent into the heavens. The truth that once hid in silence will now sing loudly through divine timing. Archangel Michael blesses this union with peace, protection, and perfect alignment. The hidden truth is no longer hidden, it's alive, breathing, and coming toward you with purpose. Stay still. Stay faithful. Heaven is speaking, your soulmate's heart is finally ready to echo back the love that was always yours. The light is shifting around you right now, my child. You may not see it yet, but the universe is rearranging everything in your favor. The delays, the distance, the silence, they were never punishments. They were divine timing sculpting the perfect moment for truth to rise. Every whisper from heaven, every sudden memory that appeared when you tried to move on, was a message. You were never forgotten. You were being prepared for a moment when your soulmate's heart could finally meet you on the same frequency of truth and courage. They've seen your glow from afar, and it terrifies them, not because they don't love you, but because they fear they no longer deserve you. Still, heaven whispers in their dreams, go back. Speak. Tell them everything before it's too late. Archangel Michael says this, nothing pure can be lost forever. Love divinely written may bend, but it never breaks. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. The truth they carry has weight, it's heavy, sacred, and soaked in unspoken emotion. They tried to bury it beneath pride, but the more they hid it, the louder their soul screamed. It's like every breath without you hurts, and every sunrise reminds them of what they threw away. When they think of you now, their heart softens. They replay the way your eyes looked when you believed in them even when they doubted themselves. You were their safe place, their peace, their unexpected miracle, and they didn't understand it until they lost it. Heaven has been showing them visions, faces they trusted revealing lies, fake connections fading, and your light standing out like a flame in the dark. This time, they're not just remembering you, they're realizing you're the only one who ever truly saw them. The divine plan is in motion, and soon, their silence will break with words that heal. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. There is a calm before the storm, a divine stillness that comes right before everything changes. That's where you are now. The angels are aligning signs around you, songs repeating, names resurfacing, sudden dreams that feel too real to ignore. They're all saying the same thing, the truth is coming. Your soulmate's soul is restless, and their spirit cannot hide behind denial anymore. They know destiny is calling, and this time, they can't decline the call. Archangel Michael is guarding you both through this transition. His sword of light is cutting away illusions, removing obstacles, and clearing energy that once clouded your connection. Nothing that is false can stand in what's coming next. This is heaven's intervention, a spiritual confession wrapped in divine timing. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. You've come too far to give up now. The tears, the waiting, the lessons, they were shaping you into someone who could handle this revelation with grace. What's arriving is not small. It's a divine turning point written before you were even born. Your soulmate has spent countless nights thinking about you, wondering if you still care. They've imagined what it would feel like to stand before you again, to look into your eyes and say, I was wrong. Their fear once held them back, but heaven is now pushing them forward. Their hidden truth is simple yet powerful, they never stopped loving you. Not for a day, not for a moment. They just didn't know how to face the love that powerful without losing themselves. But the time for hiding is over. Heaven says, truth must speak now. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. You might soon receive a message that feels familiar, like a breath from the past. When it happens, don't react in fear or anger, breathe, read slowly, and let your soul speak before your mind interferes. The message will hold emotion, regret, and a strange calm that only divine timing carries. They may not say everything at once, but between their words, you'll feel what they mean. You'll sense the love they tried to suppress, the guilt that lingered, and the longing that never left. Archangel Michael says this message will not be random. It's heaven's orchestration, a bridge between what was lost and what's ready to begin again. You'll know it's real by the peace that comes after reading it. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. They've been haunted by memories that won't fade. The way you smiled at them even after they hurt you, the sound of your laughter, the gentleness of your heart, it all replays in their mind like a movie they can't turn off. They see now what they once took for granted. You were their mirror, showing them what love really meant. You didn't just love them, you healed them, even when they didn't realize it. That's why they can't forget you, because your love touched their soul, not just their life. Archangel Michael says they will soon experience a moment of divine awakening, a realization so strong that it will compel them to act. They will reach for you, not out of loneliness, but because their soul finally understands, you were their destiny all along. Prepare for that moment, it's coming sooner than you think. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Heaven is restoring what was broken. Every misunderstanding, every betrayal, every tear, it's being rewritten into lessons of strength and forgiveness. You were never meant to stay in pain, you were meant to rise in power. Your soulmate's truth is their redemption. They are ready to speak not as who they were, but as who they've become. Their transformation has been painful, but necessary, and it's your energy that guided them toward the light. Archangel Michael says your reunion will not be like before. It will be calmer, deeper, and guided by divine wisdom. You'll recognize the maturity in their words, the sincerity in their actions, and the peace that follows. This is heaven's version of closure, not an ending, but a divine restart. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. And when the moment arrives, when they finally stand before you, everything will make sense. The waiting, the silence, the signs, it all leads to this. You'll feel it deep in your chest, that sudden stillness that whispers, it's time. Their eyes will say more than their words ever could. You'll see regret, love, and gratitude all tangled together. And in that single glance, you'll realize, they never left, not really. Their body walked away, but their soul stayed beside yours. Archangel Michael will be present in that moment, wrapping you both in divine light. Nothing forced, nothing rushed, just truth meeting truth under heaven's gaze. The pain will dissolve, replaced by understanding and grace. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. After that meeting, you'll feel a deep calm in your spirit. You won't need to question their intentions, your heart will already know. The energy between you will shift from chaos to clarity, from confusion to certainty. Archangel Michael says this is your reward for enduring the storm. Every sleepless night, every unanswered prayer, every test of patience, heaven saw it all. Now the universe is returning what was rightfully yours, peace, love, and closure. The coming days will bring signs, expect feathers, chills, and moments where you feel watched over. That's heaven confirming your path is unfolding perfectly. You're not just loved, you're chosen. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. So stay strong, my child. You are standing at the edge of divine change. Heaven's message has reached you because your spirit is finally ready to receive it. Your soulmate's truth will arrive when you least expect it, and it will feel like the universe exhaling after holding its breath for too long. Do not fear what's coming. You were destined for this love. You were chosen for this moment. And the angels are ensuring it unfolds exactly as it should, with grace, clarity, and peace. Archangel Michael says, your story is not ending. It's just beginning again, in the way it was always meant to.